Now, if you're wanting to know a great 2021 Instagram marketing strategy that works today, today's video is all about my 2021 Instagram marketing strategy. Not just for my family's successful business of Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill, which makes hundreds to $1,000 or more each week just through Instagram alone, but it's a strategy that works well for my thousands of, strong paying students too, no matter what they sell or who they sell it to. But before I forget, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to get real-world help that entrepreneurs like you need to succeed with content marketing that drives traffic to your business so that you can do more business. Now, if you're thinking that you can't find your customers on Instagram, or that, for whatever the reason, they're not finding you, you're gonna wanna see my most recent video, Find Your Customers on Instagram 2021. That will, I hope, open up your eyes as to what you might be failing to take into consideration as you create and optimize content on the Instagram platform. So if you missed that recent video, be sure to check it out. But here in this video, we're talking about my 2021 Instagram marketing strategy. Let's get right into it. Strategy number 1, beautiful bio. You've hopefully secured a profile name or Instagram handle that's the name of your business, so that is clear and speaks for itself. No one coming across your profile should be confused ever, let alone from the start, about who you are or what your business is all about. So that profile name or account name on Instagram is very critical. Now, for your bio itself, you want to have a profile icon or picture of you from the chest up against a solid, brightly colored or bold background for great contrast. And you should be looking at the camera, not closing your eyes, looking down or away from the viewer. People want to see the whites of your eyes. If you're looking away on a subconscious level, that can put people off, and you never have a second chance to make a first impression. Please don't use a picture of your logo, some other element of your branding, your kids, your pets, or some object, whether you sell that object or not. People want to make a personal connection with you on social media. It's called social media for a reason. Be sociable. And people don't want to guess who they're really dealing with. Are they dealing with a creep, a bot, or a creepy bot? Does this make sense? Please let me know down in the comments below. You should have the first line of actual text in your bio make very clear what you do in terms of a job title. The confused don't buy, and the confused also don't follow. So if you're a social media coach like I am, for example, then that's what you say you are. Right under that first line, you want to leave a tagline or slogan that is short and sweet and makes it even more clear that you're on Instagram to help your ideal customer in a particular way. Even state something that explains how you're there to help. Keep it short though, you don't have a lot of space. Now that's a bio that'll convert. Here's why. People now know who you are, what you do, or the name of your business, and what it's all about, and gee, the invitation is open for you to help them. They're more likely to reach out to you then. Any other characters that you can fit into that tiny bio space should make clear again what your business does in terms of providing value to its customers or how you serve your clients. What are the top 3 things that your clientele wants or needs? If you have room, indicate what those 3 things are that you do that would help to satisfy those wants or needs. Then make sure that instead of leaving the link to your website in that bio, in the website field, that you leave the link to your email opt-in form instead. Offer a coupon or a freebie that would be irresistible to your ideal customer and reference that in the line of text that your bio would have just above that website field. Capture the lead, strike while the iron's hot. Sending someone off to your website where they can float away afterwards if they get distracted and then you can't market to them anymore because you didn't even learn who they were is nothing but a missed opportunity. When you deliver the coupon, let's say that someone opted into your email list for, that email should provide in it the coupon code, certainly, but it should also provide the link to your shop or website too. And then you can market to that individual as much as you like, unless they unsubscribe from your email list. But if that individual is a true member of your niche, and not all of your emails are sales emails, but plenty of them are providing tips, tricks, and techniques and other forms of value, then that individual isn't likely to ever want to unsubscribe from your email list. Why would they? Strategy 2, helpful feed. Now when people are done seeing your bio, they'll scroll down and see your feed next. You're marketing to your niche, so create content for Instagram that would be helpful to your niche. Please do not have your feed be just a parade of product photos and a tsunami of sales announcements and nothing more. You might get sales that way, but usually you won't. There's not enough of what I call the KLT factor, or the know, like, and trust factor, built up between your brand and your visitor yet. Let them see that you've got content that benefits them, that has to do with the intersecting interest that they have that would connect them to the type of content you've created and the type of business that you are. Dumping people off ice cold to product shots, let's say, that might get sales conversions, but once someone sees that your brand is all about them and not just about the Benjamins, well, that should get you higher sales conversions over time. Presuming you have a proper understanding of your niche, then you know how to provide value to them in the form of your Instagram content. You know how to entertain them, how to educate them, and even how to inspire them, all in a way that is connected to the interests that brought them to a business or an influencer just like you. When you create true value for a particular narrowed down niche, they'll literally all but see themselves in a mirror when they're consuming your content. Your information, inspiration, and or entertainment will feel so custom to their lives that they'll feel like you made your content just for people exactly like them, which you did. So they're more likely to trust you and buy from you when they're ready to. The bottom line is that when someone becomes aware of you on Instagram because the app's algorithm served you up, we hope, because of your carefully created, appropriately optimized content for them to consume, they'll be so pleased that they'll consume the content. Engage with it. Look up your profile. It's easy. They can just click your profile name or your handle and voila, there's your profile feed. And then they're gonna see that there's a lot more custom content where that came from, so boom, they'll follow you on Instagram. They'll be much more likely to click on your link in bio and opt into your email list. They'll also, even if it takes them a little time to consume your content and build up that KLT factor, but really, they'll also be more ready to buy from you too. Strategy 3, helpful hashtags and keywords. If you don't optimize your Instagram content, every single piece of content, whether it's a feed post, a reel, an IGT video, what have you, if you don't optimize your content to be found in search on the platform by your ideal customer who's searching on either or both keywords and hashtags for content that has to do with their intersecting interest, well, you're just engaging in random acts of content when you publish to the Instagram platform. You're not strategically creating and optimizing content to be found in search. Every carefully curated hashtag that chaperones your content out onto the Instagram platform will make sure that, more likely than not, the perfect catch sees that content if you make it onto the Explore page. The more searchable keywords and hashtags that you use to optimize a piece of content, the more the Instagram algorithm understands what it's about, and the more likely it is that you get suggested out into the feeds of your followers and suggested out onto the Explore page for those who aren't your followers, but fit the profile of those who should be. Instagram has said earlier this year that the keywords you use in your captions are becoming increasingly important to the algorithm. So yes, even though people can follow hashtags and not per se keywords, you do have to be very thoughtful about the keywords in your captions and not just the hashtags that you use too. Strategy 4, favorable frequency. You want to publish content on Instagram in the appropriate places with the appropriate frequency. First, there's Reels, which are getting insane growth for creators who know how to optimize their Reels. Again, keyword rich without keyword stuffing captions, and you can use up to 30 hashtags in your caption, just like you could for feed posts. Post one reel a day if you can, because they're getting algorithmic boosts like nothing else currently on the platform. Then there's Instagram stories. Even more people in 2021 are watching stories. They're not going stale, and you can't afford not to publish content to your Instagram story anywhere from 1 to 3 times a day. Each time you publish to your story, Instagram will put your profile icon on that top shelf of the home screen, and it might be right next to the leftmost icon, which is your followers icon. As more Instagrammers publish content, your icon will be pushed over more. So if you're publishing 3 times a day, once around every meal, let's say, you have a shot at getting placed next to or at least near your followers icon on that first screen 3 times a day. That keeps your business top of mind. The user or follower is more likely to consume your content, and you're more likely to win the type of KLT that over time moves them from browser to buyer. No matter what type of content you do, what form of media it is, and where it shows up on Instagram overall, I'd have 2 to 3 times the amount of helpful relationship marketing based content show up in comparison to each strictly sales related piece of content that you publish. You're a business, so yes, people expect to see sales content. But if you're posting nothing but a parade of product photos and or sales pitches, you know what I'm going to say, right? Too much about you and your business and not enough about everyone's favorite subject, which is themselves. Feed posts you can do at the very least once a week, but you have to make sure that your feed posts provide value galore. Maybe a carousel post that's loaded with up to 10 pieces of content that's such a resource that it gets saved and or shared. Maybe it's a 60-second or less preview of an IGTV video that you did. That's a how-to, the most popular form of content there on IGTV and Instagram as a whole. Maybe it's not some random pithy quote, but one that resonates well for members of your target audience. So they love it, they comment on it, they save it, they share it, and so on. And finally, be sure to go live at least once a week, if not more too. You want to create and maintain a community of like-minded people who know you as the leader of your brand and the leader of your Instagram community, and be someone who's real, approachable, relatable, and helpful. Remember, people buy from people and businesses that they know, like, and trust. That's my 2021 Instagram marketing strategy. And it works. You're not out to create random acts of content. You're out to create content that drives traffic, as I say, to your business so that you can do more business. Be sure to check out these 2 awesome videos too, because they'll teach you great content marketing strategies that can also help to blow up your business. Enjoy.